What's up, y'all? It's your girl Kendra J, the melanated motivator. I just wanted to come in and check in with y'all, and let's talk a little bit about if you show signs of unhealed childhood wounds. It's a lot of that going on, so I wanted to kind of dive into it in this segment. Let's unpack a list of signs for you to ponder upon. Start getting your wheels spinning to see where do you fit on the spectrum. Number 1, you don't allow yourself to depend on others. You struggle with hyper independence due to letdown and trust issues, right? If this is you, you must learn to retrust yourself and then release expectations that you've learned to project. If you lower your expectations, you'll feel a lot better. Trust me. The only expectations you should have placed upon is yourself. The fact that you have expectations on others is why you always disappointed. Your hyper-independence stops you from trusting and believing that other people will take care of you the way you do. Granted, everybody ain't gonna be you and you not everybody. However, we all have our expertise, right? So you have to be trusting enough that the person that you care about and love will give the same courtesy to you, especially if it's your spouse or significant other. Why are you with them if you don't trust that they can take care of you and the things that you do? And I know it's a trauma response. It's hard, but work at breaking that. Again, learn to trust yourself more. You can do this by making your decisions and choices irreversible. That way, the choice you made was the choice that was right. Okay? And then, with releasing expectations, you can't project how something should go on other people. Learn to be like water and flow. It takes practice, but start now. Number 2, you are easily triggered, annoyed, aggravated, agitated, whatever, and you struggle to respond without being angry. You have an angry response. I was watching this show, It's a Different World, and Whitley said, Jalisa, you better watch that. You know what they say about sarcasm? It causes high blood pressure. And you know that shit, I was laughing at first. But then it wasn't funny no more. Because from one sarcastic person to another, when you think about what she said and how you do feel yourself kind of rise up when people irritate you and get to that moment, get to that angry moment, and then you quick to anger. That's the part that's alarming. It's quick to anger, right? Watch yourself. Release the sarcasm, release the anger, release the agitation. Learn to breathe. I recommend the breathing technique of the 4-7-8 method. You're going to breathe in for 4 seconds. You're going to hold it for 7 seconds. And you're going to release it for 8 seconds. This will create the opportunity to decompress, to start anew, to give yourself a moment to breathe, right? The issue that you're having here is that you struggle with emotional regulation, okay? You were taught that strength and power was in not showing your emotions because it's weak. But I'm here to confirm and tell you that it's actually weak what you're doing. Okay? That's weak. There's strength and power in showing your emotions and being able to control your emotions and being able to gather yourself and respond accordingly. It don't mean you gotta shut down and not respond. See, I used to think that, oh, well, if I don't say nothing, then that's being a bigger person. No, fuck all that. Because that's why your blood pressure up. Because you didn't say nothing. Now you sitting at home wondering what you should have said, how you could have said it. And you sick. No. Work on emotional regulation. And remember, your triggers are your own problem to deal with, not someone else's. Yes, they should be aware. And if they're not, then you know they don't really give a fuck about you. Okay? Because if you've told somebody that something affects you and you're working towards being better, they will work not harder, but smarter in efforts to not trigger you. Now, granted, some things people won't know is a trigger. Again, triggers are your problem. But if they love you at least a little bit, they'll try not to poke the bear. Okay. I challenge y'all and I say not feeling and having in your emotions is weak, okay? I know y'all like, bitch, did you just call me weak? Yes. That feeling that you feel when you feel boxed up, tense and tight, that's weak. There's power and strength in being able to control yourself and not lead with your emotions, but understand and hone and sit in them. Nobody's telling you to run from them, but control yourself. You are not a fucking toddler. Ain't that what we do with kids? We teach them how to control themselves. So why is it that adults think that they can just run rampant? No, clearly you missed the lesson. So here it is again. All right. Number 3. Do you focus on achievements to feel good enough? Again, do you focus on a higher, better self to promote that you are enough to yourself and or others? If so, it's because you never heard that you were enough and to just be. You were pushed to overachieve and seeing that brought joy from whomever's love and affection you wanted in those times and moments. But I'm here to tell you that I've learned and that I know you are enough. Somebody asked me, why would you tell somebody they're enough? That means they're perfect. You're not supposed to be perfect. In his image, I am made. I'm perfect for me. Stop letting people project on you, okay? Live your best life. Live. Number 4, sometimes you struggle to separate your feelings from others' feelings. Sometimes you struggle to stand on your own. Sometimes you find yourself following fads and what's the other word I'm looking for, babe? Trends. You find yourself absorbing and not observing, right? Stop being a follower and trust your own thoughts. The best way to do this is to relearn yourself. Get reacclimated with who you are. You don't even know who you are. It's time to shed some of those behaviors and personalities that you've adapted along the way and become who you are. This is a person that struggles to be themselves because they don't really know themselves. They don't really trust themselves. And they've gotten so much, well, they think they've gotten so much out of being like others. But you haven't. You haven't gotten anything out of it. Trust me, I know. Adapting makes you sad. Adapting is not fun. How about you be you and let them adapt to you for a change? Yeah, I like that. Number 5, you fear letting people in and you often suffer in silence. You don't take help. I want you to know, yes, they've disappointed you. And yes, they'll disappoint you again. But the problem is only if you keep letting expectations cloud you from accepting people for who they are. It's okay to ask for help. Accept help. And still put yourself first. Asking for help is putting yourself first when you need it. See, y'all don't look at it like that, but reframe your mindset. Strength-based, baby. I look to the ladder in everything. Number 6, you struggle to recognize your self-worth. You are worthy. That's it. That's all. The only validation you need is from you. And well, I'll give you some too. Just for shits and giggles. And because I love you. And I want you to love yourself. So from me to you, you are enough and you are worthy. Elevate. Number 7, you avoid intimacy and vulnerability. This is a defense mechanism. I don't know if you've been physically or sexually abused, but it can be from that. It can also be from emotional abuse. And you most likely also grew up in an emotionally unavailable or unstable setting. Your caregivers were not emotionally available or capable. But I want you to know that vulnerability is where true intimacy lives. Your true self and your true power is in there. Go get it. Become one with yourself again. Intimacy and vulnerability is not just an outward thing, it is also inward. Get to know you more. Get to know you better. Relearn and unlearn. Reacclimate, remember? Number 8, you often feel powerless in your life, okay? This is because your life's choices have been about pleasing others. Yep. And when it comes time for you to make a decision for self, you question it. Because you quickly revert back to that trained behavior of putting others first. You probably was a kid that was forced to share. You probably was a kid that was told, God bless those who give to others. You probably was a kid who was taken to church and fucking that's giving me flashbacks. That's abuse. I'm sorry. It is what it is. I can laugh about it now, but come up out of that. Release the need to people please and get support to prosper. You don't need it. You must prevail without that support. Take back your life and exude your power. You don't need them. You don't need them. If it's just you and your boo, hey, y'all rock that shit the fuck out. Y'all kids, y'all got y'all pets, whatever. Y'all do y'all. You don't need it. It was when my own father told me, you don't need nobody's support to do shit. And this coming from a person who claims to silently support. So when I felt like, because you always feel like your parents should be your number one cheerleaders. You feel like this is why we do what we do. But when a parent didn't raise you, that shit hit different. That's a whole nother topic, right? But it was those words. You don't need nobody to support y'all. All you and Lamar need is just y'all. Fuck everybody else. Period. When I say I took off, we took off. Take back your power. Put you first. When you start putting you... And the best way to do that is to learn how to set boundaries and stand on them. Too often, y'all be looking around clueless to how your life is in shambles because you gave the power to somebody else to control. You living life for other people. And this also includes your kids. Life don't have to stop because you got fucking kids. I don't understand that. And say what you want, but I said what the fuck I said. Carrying on. It's time to stop watching people go get it and start getting shit for yourself. That's how I feel. It's time to realize that new beginnings are often disguised as painful endings. Do you fucking hear me? New beginnings is what they told you the storm wasn't. Okay? I just told my client the other day, she said, I'm so tired of going through it. I'm tired of going through the storm. I want to see the sun. Then start fucking walking towards it. Why you staying stuck, stagnant? Why you in the clouds? Start walking. And when I say walking, I mean put in the work. Start doing things that's going to change the path in which you are on. See, y'all be wanting people to come and move y'all somewhere. Come and push you to this direction. Start doing the fucking work. Get up off your ass. Release the gene of laziness. Because that shit is inherited. It's taught. It's not in your DNA. It's taught. And if it is in your DNA, then your whole bloodline was just lazy as fuck. And that ain't okay. Somebody got to change the cycle. Realize that new beginnings are often disguised as painful endings. Yes, it may hurt. Okay, you might prick your finger. But guess what? You will carry on. As you should. Learn how to activate your childhood selves. A lot of the times where a lot of grown adults is struggling is because they became too serious. Somewhere along the line, you forgot that you was somebody's child. I love when older people be saying, I ain't nobody's kid to play with. Sir, ma'am, sir, you are fucking damn well someone's kid to play with. Like, are you kidding me? You think because you 60 that you not somebody's kid? You was fucking somebody's kid. Like, you still are. It's the delusion for me. See, I'm okay with being delusional, but y'all be putting the efforts in the wrong place. You need to be delusional about when you walk outside and you ain't got one car. You got one car but not two. You need to be manifesting the second one. Or if your hoopty ain't the Benz that you want, you need to be manifesting your Benz. I seen that they got the fake little Benz on Amazon. Speak it into existence. But don't be talking about that goofy ass shit. Don't speak that into existence. Okay? Learn how to activate your childhood self and stop being so damn serious. Jump on your bed. Swing on some swings. Frolic through nature. Roll around playing on the floor. Laugh a lot. Tickle and rub on each other with your significant other. Buy your favorite childhood toys or candy. Go to your favorite childhood places or do your favorite childhood things. Laugh and joke. Be kid-like. Childlike. Be adventurous. Be fun. Shut up, Tess. My bad, y'all. Whatever you do, activate your inner child. You see, he over there telling him, that's a fucking kid. That's what kids do. And he getting on my damn nerves. And what did I do? I activated my inner child and told him to shut the hell up. Because that's what kids do. Kids are bold. Kids are brave. Kids are powerful. Kids believe. They understand that all you gotta do is believe that what you want gonna happen and it's gonna happen. That's a kid. Be that. This will help you to give yourself the proper balance that you need. See, you over adulting right now. You doing too fucking much. I'm gonna need you to relax. Bring it down a couple notches. You overdoing it. I don't know who your example of an adult was in life growing up, but they fucking is uptight, stressed out, ain't laughing, don't have no fun, and they don't know how to be in the now. Okay? Don't be like them. And matter of fact, if they still here in the land of the living, give them a hug and listen and let them listen to this. And I want to tell them, stop that shit. Okay? Right now, start living. Right now, start living. Okay? Thank you. Now get the phone back to the original listener. Thank you. It's an instant mood booster, okay? And it's extremely, extremely healing. You know, it's one of those things that'll just change you and you'll feel so good. You really will. It might take some time if you've been so stuck up in your ass for so long and you don't know how to laugh, ain't got no sense of humor. It may take a little time. You might need some practice. That's okay. Get your practice on. Get your practice on. It'll also help to align your root chakra too, okay? We can get into that later, you know, more through chakras. I might go through a whole little segment on the chakras and how they affect you and what you can do to kind of help yourself. Yes, I think I'm gonna do that. Okay. Getting back to what I was saying. I feel like we grew up trying to avoid the traumas we endured, okay? But guess what? I want to tell y'all a secret. We survived. I know it was traumatic. I know it was hard. I know sometimes you find yourself still living in it. And I just want you to know you survived it already. You already been through it. You don't got to keep reliving it. It's about time we go back and get our younger selves, you know, that we blocked deep within or completely grew up from as protection. We need to go get them and heal them too. This is the reality of what heal thine self looks like, okay? We need to dig deep within ourselves and know that they are still a part of you, okay? They still live within you. Release them so that they can be free with you, so that they can help you to be balanced. Because right now, they is like on their Wednesday shit with you. No lie. All the torture and torment that you feel internally, that is your inner child. And you know what they doing? They getting their lick back. They waited for you to grow up. You thought that because you grew up, you left them. Oh no, baby, they still there. They waited for you to grow up so they can get their lick back. And you wondering, you like, damn, I'm smart. I'm capable. Why is all of this shit going on in my life? Why am I being affected by shit that I was affected by as a child? I'm a grown ass fucking adult, right? That's what you're saying. But guess what? They in the inside of you laughing. Because you're not a grown adult. You is a grown ass child. You are them and they are you. But what your mind has allowed you to do was to separate yourselves. Remember how I told y'all your mind is the most powerful thing you have, the most powerful tool you have access to. And if you conquer it, maybe I shouldn't use the word conquer. If you master it, if you get in tune and become one with it, you'll be fine. This is what I'm talking about. It's time to realign yourself with your child self. Become one again with all of you so that you can properly heal. You've been trying to heal the bits and pieces that you remember, but you gotta go back and heal them bits and pieces that you tried to forget too. Them bits and pieces that you dug deep down, oh baby, you gonna have to dig them back up. Cause they there. Just because you put sugar on shit don't make it sweet. That shit is still nasty, okay? So you're gonna have to camouflage another way. Or better yet, stop camouflage. Wear all your experiences with honor. Because you are healed from them. We don't realize that even as adults, we still hurt because we have ran from the pain instead of embracing what couldn't break us. Did you hear what I said? You've been running from the hurt and pain when you should have been embracing the power you have because it did not defeat you. You have survived. Affirm with me. I am happy. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am secure. I am worthy. I am positive. I am blessed. I am grateful. I am beautiful. I am confident. I am courageous. I am that. I am that I am. Period. And with that being said, remember to be in the now, okay? Because everything else is truly last week's problem. Until next time, my friends, I love you. Be kind and be graceful with yourself.